Hey everybody, it's Aaron from the Kilby Life, bringing you another Kilby Live video. Today I'm going to respond to a comment I got the other day by Vilesvert Eric. It really impacted me. It said, I don't know if there's any videos on this, but I'm trying to find more information on that fat to protein ratio needed in a day. I'm preparing for my carnivore journey as a last-ditch effort to save my health. I haven't been able to find sufficient information on that or the use of electrolytes. Honestly, any reaction video on the daily challenge of the carnivore diet would be great. Keep it up. You've inspired me to try. And first off, I just want to say to anyone that feels like they're on the last ditch effort for the health, man, go for it. Go for it. Just try. Let's go. Let's do this, man. Let's do this. My heart breaks. My heart breaks immediately because I know what it feels like to be unhealthy, and I know what it feels like to feel hopeless, and I feel like I don't know your exact situation, but I know what it feels like, at least to the degree that I've felt it, to I think you waited too long or your best days are behind you, and that does not have to be the fact. Your best days could be ahead of you. So let me just hop on the internet here. Let's find, I found a little bit of information on this by Googling it. And let's look at the fat to protein ratio needed in a day. And if anyone has any information on the use of electrolytes, put them down in the comments so Eric can come back to this comment and have a resource, or come back to this video and have a resource to look up these things. Let's see what I found here. All right, here, how to find out the optimal fat to protein ratio for you. So it's different for everyone. The optimal fat to protein ratio for you at any point in time will depend on a number of factors. And this is from allthingscarnivore.com. Here's some factors. Your nutritional status. If you come from the standard American diet or a typical Western style diet, you might be overweight or obese, undermuscled or malnourished. You should eat more meat and or organ meat, which is more nutrient dense than fat. This will give your body the nutrients it needs to heal, support weight loss, and maintain muscle mass. Your health. If you have health problems that needs fixing, you need to get more nutrient dense foods. As you can see from above, recommends the fat to protein ratio to be about 2 to 1. So 2 to 1, protein to fat, which translates to about 18% calories from protein and 82% calories from fat. However, they also recommend a regular intake of organ meat such as liver, brain, and marrow. Your body composition goal, and this is how we find out what fat to protein ratio is for you. If you want to increase muscle mass, in addition to an appropriate exercise program, you may need higher protein intake. If you want to lose weight and not muscle mass, you may need higher protein intake. The length of your time you've been on the carnivore diet, you may initially need more protein, meat and organ meat, to boost your nutritional status, but after you've been on the diet for a while, you may feel better on a more fat and less protein, where I think I'm at. What you eat. If you eat nose to tail and incorporate organ meat regularly in your diet, you may not need to eat a lot of protein. In the meat experiment, got about 20% of the calories from protein and 80 from fat, but he ate organ meat regularly. His typical daily meal was recorded as including liver and bone marrow. And this goes on to say, to find out what the best fat to protein ratio for yourself is, I suggest starting with the middle ranges of the above tolerable ranges, which is about 70% fat and 30% protein in terms of calories. In terms of weight loss, this is approximately a 1-to-1 ratio, which I think bacon is about a 1-to-1 ratio. Also, ground beef and ribeye steaks will give you this approximate ratio. If you eat average cuts of meat, add a little bit of fat or butter, and you shouldn't have any problems reaching this ratio. Stay with this mid ratio for a while and observe how you feel before consider tweaking it. If you don't feel well in this ratio, often feel hungry, tired, low on energy, consider increasing fat intake and replacing some muscle meat with organ meat. If you feel are doing well with this ratio, consider the above factors and see if you want to increase your protein intake. For example, if you've gone through the adaptation phase and now focus on improving body composition, you might need to increase protein intake as you exercise routine changes. And so the conclusion here says most people in the carnivore community seem to go with the mid-range to 20 to 30% calories from protein and 70 to 80 from fat, but some can do fine with higher protein intake. It's pretty straightforward. So if that's why I think ribeye is the king, because it's like a perfect ratio. And so I'm in a position right now that I think I need to up my fat. I need to up my fat, eat my fat. And it's hard for me to do that all the time. I could eat the ribeye, but sometimes I still need some more ground beef. I still need more fat. So what I try to do is add some bacon to it. I think that helps, and I don't try to render it all the way. That's good. Add pads of butter. Dip your steak in butter, and that will up that fat intake. And again, if anyone has any experience with this on the carnivore diet, please leave a comment below this video so Eric can come back to this as a resource. And if you have any other resources that he should check out, make sure you put them in the comments below also. And again, when it comes to electrolytes, let us know where you find your information on those electrolytes, because what I've been doing to this point is just putting Redmond's real salt in my water. And when I feel like it sounds good, I do that. And when it sounds bad, I don't. So I'm trying to pay attention to my body. But yeah, thanks for checking out this Kilby Live video about carnivore fat intake. Kilby out.